What's up, Evan?
Before you start the intro, I just want to apologize. I fucked up.
Oh man, you good? We talk about it after the pod. It wasn't up to date to the pod anyway. Blooper reel.
But Bob, go ahead with the intro.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another original episode of The Good, The Bad, The Troll. It always a conscious. Again, we've been going for a little bit. A lot of events or things been happening in real life in real time. So we finally been able to get back to it for y'all. Our original episode. We still been dropping all of our other side quests and side games we've been doing. So please go check those out. Again, this is I believe we on episode 42. Yes, sir. And this is going to be the bounce back season. Again, I'm one of your hosts, Vibe. To the right today is Dynamite. Under me today is Snap. And to his right is Mac, as always. And yeah, we're going to get right into it for y'all. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, unfortunately, let's go. This is supposed to be bounce back season, but we just going to have to start off and get the sad news out the way first. So, unfortunately, Black Friday occurred in WWE again. Yep. And we already know when Black Friday hits, which means that, and it always occurs after WrestleMania season on a Friday, and we lost a lot of good wrestlers. Got a lot of good wrestlers got released, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, was picked first person on that list that I was not expecting to be on this list. Unfortunately, she is. You know, Kairi Sane in a major ass storyline involving all the three, and then all of a sudden, poof,
gone.
It's all gone. So,
yep,
that's all. That's all fucked up. So, we got Aleister Black and Selena. We got Aleister Black, Selena. Let me just run down the list before we go to it. So we got Aleister Black, we got Selena, we got Uncle Howdy, also Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar, Motor City Machine Guns, Dexter Lubis, Apollo Crews, Ronan, Joe Gacy, Andre Chase, Joey Starks, Alba Fire, Tyra May Steele, Lena Linton, Tyson, Tyree, Chris Island, Malik Blade, Trill London, and Lucille Crispino. I probably mispronounced the last name. So
he's the dude with the he's NXT.
Yeah, so it's a couple missing from NXT off of that list too. I just noticed, but them the main ones, the main roster people that people would know are on that list. Though.
Yeah, but the thing is, and here's my thing. NXT people being let go, I still got a mixed bag about that, because the main reason why, because most of these people that's being let go in NXT, they still developing. So I'm like, I don't know. I guess they weren't developing right. I guess they weren't going in the proper path. But I still felt like, okay, you could have gave some leeway and still let them stay. Motor City just fucking got there. So I'm at an absolute shock that you let Motor City go. But once again, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised, because look at the tag team division. Enough said.
Enough said.
Enough said on that front. Well, the whole wide six, the entirety of the wide six is gone.
Hey, MMPs, boy. They are literally.
I literally thought they was gonna at least keep Dexter Loomis. I was at least thinking that maybe Dexter and Bo they would have kept. Everybody else, and Nikki.
But Nikki didn't do nothing. Like, did she even have a match when she came back?
But the thing, and they underutilized. Talking about a woman that they underutilized.
Yeah, Nikki Cross wasn't bad.
Nikki Cross was a good wrestler, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
the way they just underutilize her, bro. Like,
yeah.
Go
anybody on here y'all shocked about outside of Kyrie? I know, Mike, you said you were shocked about Kyrie.
I was shocked about Kyrie. I was shocked about. I was semi-shocked about Alistair and Selena. I was semi-shocked about that, but I believe what we need to talk about right now, regarding Alistair Black is concerned, and and most fans could be against the idea, and me personally, and it's cool that you're against the idea, but this is just what I believe. I believe, Alistair Black been in that character multiple times with multiple brands and multiple companies. I believe, me personally, it's just, I feel like it's time for him to go back to the drawing board and reinvent himself. Yep. That's just my train of thought.
Yeah. I agree with you 1,000%, because if you think about that, if you ask somebody, like, you're a wrestling fan, we all wrestling fans, but if somebody come to you and be like, hey, I seen Alistair Black, and I'm kind of interested in him, but can you explain his character to me? And I'm gonna look at your ass like, I don't know what the fuck his character is either. I know he come out there and I guess he's trying to be sinister a little bit, and I don't know.
I don't like Raven, man, trying to build a flock.
But what is the character though? Can you give me a 2-sentence definition of the character though? I don't know his character. I don't know what it is besides him coming out there with a certain look, and he sits down in the ring and meditates. But I don't understand what it is, and casuals have to know what they're looking at to understand what they're watching.
Like, we understand that he's pretty much like, I would say, a semi-Minister of Darkness character. A very dark entity that's pretty much that's supposed to be making people tap into their dark side. So that's the pretty much 1 or 2 sentences that us hardcore fans could get. Mm-hmm. But that won't be enough to entice casual fans.
Okay, they're gonna be like, what the hell is Ministry of Darkness? Oh, what is that?
Then they would have to go back and do all of that.
Tim said, what is
it? But that's just what that is. So it's mainly right now, and the iffy spot that wrestling is in right now. It's not for us. We just have to, and this is just an announcement for all hardcore fans as a whole. We literally going to have to suck it up and come to a realization that it's not for us anymore.
Nope.
It's not. They're not building for us anymore. They're catering to a different audience. It's not for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all our complaints, all our grievances, no matter how much we bitch, moan, and complain about this, and this, they don't give a fuck about us. That's just being realistic about it. We as a hardcore audience going to have to come to terms with that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's going to be challenging, but as hardcore fans, we just going to have to come to terms with it that they're not wrestling is not for us. It's for them.
Yeah. Snap, you had anybody surprising to you on the list? I got a few.
No, honestly, the one that kind of got me really was that her last name was Steele. Like, reason why is because she just came from Velocity or Evolve or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, she just came. Like, so it's like, what was the whole point of that? I don't think she wrestled. I think she had like maybe one match on NXT.
She had 2 matches.
2? Okay,
but see, that's the thing, and that's what I was just talking about. I felt like most of the NXT or some of these NXT or Evolve people that got or some of the Evolve people that got the NXT and got let go, I felt that could have been a possible leadway. You could at least gave them at least until SummerSlam. At least then. And then if you felt that they weren't making do then you could have let them go.
Yeah, the thing is, like, they're honestly, like, for me, it would be basically the NXT people because they're good in NXT once again. And now you don't have you're cutting the people that could have like filled that spot that they're, emptying. So it's kind of like, why are y'all doing this? Especially with them, like they didn't even really feel their rollout. They're still trying to learn their character or trying to make a character.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, because Ricky Saints he's coming up now. He's going to be on SmackDown, I think, next week.
Ethan Page is already coming up.
He's Ethan Page is already on there. Yeah,
he's on Raw. So you pretty much doing that, and of course we understand that you doing that because you want to build new stars and see how that's going to go. We might finally get our so new era. You know what I'm saying? Air quotes. We might finally get our new era that we've been asking for the last 5 years, I believe. Is it 5 years? I lost count. I'm sorry.
But it's a new era under the TKO reign, though. So is it what we really want?
That's another question. That's another question for another time. But but we getting off to the deep end. So we got anything else? Because we definitely want.
I was going to say mine that I was shocked with.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Bob, you got any you were shocked about, or any of these folks that got let go?
Nah, because I was looking over the list. I'm not too familiar.
Oh, Kyrie. That's one of the Asians that you're crazy about. Besides Kyrie and Io.
I don't know if he know that one. I don't think he's seen that one before. You have to look over.
I don't know. I'll have to look Kyrie up. I'm not familiar. I don't think.
Yeah, she's slim.
Yeah. Go ahead and get yours off, man.
Oh, yeah. So I got a couple on here I was really surprised by, and they for different reasons. Apollo Crews, I guess they had forgot he was still getting paid. So they probably was like,
I'm not laughing at that. I'm not going to laugh at that.
I think Apollo asked for something special on the catering, and they's like, wait, what? Are you still here?
They gave Apollo about 2 months to get it right. They said, well, we're going to dust off of him and put him out there. And they realized what they got. And they was like, yep. We know why he ain't been used. Okay.
He's a good wrestler, though. That's what I don't know. He just ain't. They could have put him with somebody with a mouthpiece, and oh well. And I guess his size too. He was a little guy.
Or put him in a tag team.
No, because look, I'm worried for freaking Street Profits. I think the only reason why they still here is because Bianca said she pregnant. So
keep in mind they with Seth now, so they might be they under Seth Rollins now. So
are they with Seth? Or they just came out there. I know they got history. They just came out there, so we'll see.
It's a possibility that Seth might end up having that, bro. It's a
possibility. He just got it out of a group that beat him down. Why would you go right back and start another? No. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mac.
Oh no, you good here. It made sense. That don't make no sense either. Because the only reason I think Street Profits really came out there was because Braun Breaker got hurt and they had to do something. Hey, y'all go out there and run out there and help Seth Rollins. Just run out there. I don't think they were supposed to even come out there, in my opinion. Braun got hurt during that little segment.
Again.
Got busted his head. But the Wyatt Six, that shit died when Bray died, unfortunately. That should have just ended. I wouldn't even want to see that back. And they did such a poor job of handling it. And
abysmal job, bro.
Yeah, they debuted them, then they took like a whole month off from showing them again, and then
their debut was awesome though. But it was just like you say, after the debut, they was like, "Oh, let's cool them off now."
And that's a bad habit they got. That is a bad habit that WWE has, because when you got somebody hot like that, you got somebody hot like that, man, and you just all of a sudden you debuting them. The buzz is there, the crowd is excited, everybody's hyped, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. They are going off TV. They off TV.
Yeah, that was weird to me. But to be truthful, I think the only one that really disappointed me, because I thought Santos Escobar was a hell of a talent, and they misused him badly on the main roster.
Yes, they did. Agree.
But I think with him, it was injuries too, though. He kept getting hurt.
He was never hurt.
Santos was, yeah.
And NXT got hurt. He got hurt in NXT that one time.
Yeah, that was NXT, but far as his main roster, though,
he was stuck in catering. He was
it was the other dude that was hurt. It was Angel. Angel was hurt more than Escobar was.
And then
he wasn't at AAA, was he? Was he doing stuff at AAA?
He ain't doing
so why you didn't move? That's another thing. Why you didn't?
I thought he was down there at AAA doing.
No, they ain't do nothing with him. And then he asked for his release about a year and a half ago, and they was like, "No, we got big things for you." And then they signed up to a big deal, and then they never used them.
Never used them.
We're gonna let you go. We want to let you go.
Yep. But them the couple I would think about. But yeah, that damn Apollo Crews one, I was like, boy, he just be holding on.
Yeah,
Apple Fire, they wasn't doing nothing with her. Like, and she's a good wrestler. They got a bunch of good people. They just, I don't know.
They just said fuck it. That's exactly what they did. They got a bunch of good people. And they just said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the last thing I want to chime in on before we move on to and get to our bounce back season. I want to chime in and I want to let everybody in. Whether you're a first time listener or a new person that's listening, or a casual fan or a hardcore fan, it's always going to be challenging because we going back to the Aleister Black situation. When a person has done a character in multiple brands or multiple companies, when you have to reinvent yourself when you have to go back to the drawing board and reinvent your character, it's always more challenging for the guys to reinvent their characters versus the women. That's just, and this could be, and once again, this could be a bad take for me, but this is just what I've seen. This is just from what I've seen from my experience. It's harder for guys to do than it is for women. And the main reason being is because women got something to live off of. They got assets, so to speak. they got assets. They can still appeal to all audiences. So as long as women still have assets that can appeal to all audiences, it will always be easier for them to reinvent a character versus a guy. For the guy, they have to pretty much go back to the drawing board from scratch. The guys don't got damn assets, and the asset that they do got, they can't flaunt too much. So, just want to say that to me, that's just the most challenging thing. You got.
I was going to mention him, Damon, freaking Jericho. That man, there, he's one of the rare that can just reinvent himself over and over and over again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Jericho's probably one of the best, probably the most charismatic superstar in wrestling right now. in wrestling in period right now. How many times how he could go back and reinvent himself or combine characters, merge characters, and all of that. So he's one of them ones that can do that. But everybody else, it's more challenging for them. So everybody on this list, it absolutely fucking sucks that WWE let them go. We wish them all the best and everything, man, because it absolutely fucking sucks. I hate the main thing that I really dislike about this whole thing that left a very sour taste in my mouth is the dirt sheets knew before the wrestlers did. That's probably the most insulting thing to me. Like, I understand the dirt sheets got to do their job. I get that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your job. We got to be the first to break the story. Sometimes being first ain't good. I'm just going to point that out. Thank you, son, for agreeing with me.
Especially since these people, they put their bodies on the line for y'all, and like y'all ain't got the common decency to like, hey, look, I'm sorry, but you know, there's been cuts and you're one of them. Just give them the common decency. Like, these people put their bodies on the line for y'all, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Hold on, let me get the comments. I forgot to get the comments on here.
Also, one thing I get what y'all saying about Allison, but one thing I can applaud him for is he been carrying that eye thing all the way since he got released the first time from WWE. Like the Rey Mysterio thing, he carried that over to AEW, and then he brought it right back. So that's one thing he did keep. So wherever he goes, I hope he keeps that going. Well, this is like a little Easter egg type thing.
I do, man. And the thing about Aleister, I like Aleister Black, and I like his. I don't mind his character. I really don't. It's just the current. It's just where we at right now. It's currently. It's like where we at right now in the current state of wrestling in general. Well, I won't say AEW because AEW
he don't fit WWE with that character.
With WWE as a whole, they're like at this point, and this is just once again one of my hard takes. I just feel like they like fuck hardcore audience. We're only trying to rake in everybody else. Yeah. Fuck the hardcore audience. We're only trying to rake in everybody else. That's pretty much it. So,
but you charging ticket prices for the hardcore people because it just don't make sense.
I agree.
The casual people ain't gonna spend it. Like, man, I don't even watch this like that. Why would I spend this much money? This business model, I don't know what they doing. I try to look at it from a business aspect, but
we all trying to look at. We're all trying to look at this from a business aspect, from a wrestling fan aspect point of view. But every time we look at it, it's like question marks and red flags everywhere. Every time we look and we're like, we try to figure something out, and we think we coming close to a breaking point, and then all of a sudden something else pop up, and they do something else stupid, and we don't understand. So we like,
oh yeah. Speaking of that, did y'all hear that the dude from TKO announced they got control over creative now?
Mm-hmm. He said that he was like, everything that y'all liked at WrestleMania, we did, and everything y'all didn't like, we did. So it's all about us. So.
Yeah, we already know that's a fucking PR move, so they can shut that bullshit up. That's all PR and corporate talk. I heard this shit time and time again.
Yeah, we didn't like night one because we know y'all did it.
Yeah, exactly. We already know this corporate PR talk, so he can talk out his ass with that one, so he can go on somewhere. If people believe that was fully TKO, then you need to get yourselves examined. I'm just going to leave it there. Anyway, we moving on. Let's go ahead and shift gears. Let's move on.
Talk about WWE be making my ass itch. I can't stand
There you go.
Let's move on to our main thing, man.